Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS guide. Now I'm gonna review Akstar. So yeah, you may know that he may be inferior compared to Zeno, but regardless of that, he is still very powerful character because he is the pinnacle of true double hand character. And let's compare him to Zeno and Akstar. Okay, so like you can see, for the attack stats, both Akstar and Zeno get the same stats, okay, 160%, so both of them lose compared to Akstar, who can get 230%. Whoa, Akstar, good job. And for true double hand, Akstar, if you count his Trust Master reward, he gets 200% true double hand. It is 50% better than Akstar true double hand, but remember Akstar also have innate 100% double hand, so in the end if you use one hand weapon, then Akstar is superior because he has 250% and Akstar only get 200%. And another problem about Akstar is his main weapon, katana. Right now there is only one two-handed katana and it is his super trust master reward. So I think this true double hand feels like normal double hand, okay, unless you are well enough to pull for Akstars. And for survivability, it is the worst. Sorry, because he only get 30% health boost. And yeah, for Zeno, he gets damage mitigation, but for Akstar, he gets 20% physical evasion, which is nice, but not reliable unless you max it, okay. And for MP, again, he loses compared to Zeno. He only gets 10% MP regen per turn, while Zeno gets 15%. For ailments, they are same. Blind, Paralyzed, and Petrified Resist. Both Akstar and Zeno weak against Confused. So, be careful. Okay? And his 7 stars doesn't offer much, okay? Because his trust ability only give you another 50% true double hand, okay? Yes, that means 200% in total. And it unlocks 30% chance to counter both physical and magic attack with his triple cast. So this make Akstar triple cast more accessible compared to Zeno and Akstar, okay? And he also has 50% faster LB gauge fill rate, and because he equipped his Trust Master, that means 100% faster LB fill rate, which is quite good because you need to use his LB as often as possible to unlock his triple cast and increase damage modifier. So enough about his stats, inferior than Zeno and Akstar, but let's take a look on his abilities. Now let's talk about the optimum way to maximize his damage modifier. Okay, so his most powerful ability, Absolute Mirror of Equity, can be improved like Zeno abilities by using some of his abilities. Okay, the first ability that I suggest you to use is Perfect Void. This will give you triple cast, 250% attack buff, and damage modifier boost. It seems superior than Zeno Perfect Void because it unlocks triple cast, but this only lasts for 5 turns, unlike Zeno Perfect Void, which lasts for 10 turns. Okay, so yeah, I cannot argue which one is better, but 10 turns for Zeno makes maxing his damage modifier simpler than Akstar. Okay, because you only need to cast one Perfect Void and you can simply forget that. And this Perfect Void can combine with his other abilities, so I suggest you to combine it with Absolute Mirror of Equity because Absolute Mirror of Equity is a stacking ability. I mean consecutive mechanic. So you need to use it 3 times to reach its maximum damage potential. Okay, so use it on the first turn, and on the next turn use Equity and Disorder. So it is same like Zeno. These two will restore your MP, okay, 200 MP. So again, Akstar won't have much problem about his MP because he can easily refill it by himself. And yeah, because you already unlock your triple cast, remember to cast your Absolute Mirror of Equity to increase the stacking damage. And on the next turn, use your True Mirror. Maybe you cannot use it on the beginning because True Mirror is 4 turns cooldown ability, okay? But yeah, use True Mirror as fast as possible, okay? So the most important thing about Akstar is to use his LB right before you want to unleash your most powerful attack, because his LB damage modifier boost +5 only lasts for 2 turns. That means it is only usable for 1 turn on the next turn. So you don't want to wasting any turn, the next turn, to use your True Mirror. Okay, use triple cast Absolute Mirror of Equity. That's why after LB, no True Mirror. So use your True Mirror first, okay? Even when your LB is ready on the third turn before True Mirror cooldown. Okay, so after calculation, it deals 30.5 times damage per cast. So yes, higher than Xeno. And because triple cast, because Akstar can deal triple cast more constantly, that means this deal 91.5 times damage, okay? For Xeno, you may say, oh, Xeno only deal 60 times because his triple cast is not easily accessible. But remember, Xeno can break the chain boost cap. Okay, so it is at 600% versus 300%. So I think that's kind of about the same, like 1 extra Absolute Mirror of Equity. So in that case, I don't think their power is that different. And maybe Xeno is better because of this, because on dual cast, Xeno power is about the same, I believe, because Xeno get twice multiplier than normal true double hand characters. And on triple cast, of course, Xeno will much powerful than Akstar, because that 600% damage boost is insane, okay? And yeah, remember that you can combine his triple cast or double cast with other abilities, okay? Akstar can imbue himself with ice and fire element, so you don't need to worry about his elemental weapon, okay? Because his supercharged mastery word is non-element weapon. And he can also imperil ice and fire resist by 75%. So yeah, simply insert these 2 abilities between previous setup, okay, to multiply your damage higher. Also, he can dispel the enemy, but because his finger snap is not combinable with his other abilities, then I suggest you use other characters if you need a dispel. And yeah, Akstar also able to chain with Divine Ruination and Aurel Ray. And unlike Xeno, Aurel Ray is not stacking or consecutive skill. So using this one reset your damage, Absolute Mirror of Equity damage stack. So yeah, really, this is better than Xeno in my opinion. I think they don't need to give Xeno Kaleidos last damage stacking mechanism, okay? That's kinda nerf instead of buff in my opinion. And yeah, Akstar can easily maintain his triple cast by using Mirror of Equity Supremacy. So simply add this into one of your combo if you know that your triple cast gonna be end on that turn, and on the next turn you can use triple cast again. So very good characters, okay? But really, because 600% damage boost of true dual wield from Xeno, I think Xeno is simply better. And I think you don't need to level up his LB. Okay, you can level it up if you have lots of burst pot, but it is not your priority, because what you want to get from his LP is not the damage, it is the damage modifier boost. So use your king burst pot for other characters first. Okay, so enough about abilities, let's talk about equipment. So for Akstar equipment, it is pretty simple. Simply equip him with Katana, because it is his main weapon. Yes, katana is good, but too bad, like I said, there is only one two-handed katana at this moment. He's on Super Trust Master Reward. So unless you are well enough, then you won't get benefit from the true double hand property, okay? Because true double hand weapon gives you 1.65 times damage modifier. So it is big, okay? So yeah, this is where I find Akstar kind of bad. His equipment choice is kind of bad. Not equipment, but weapon choice is kind of hard. Okay, need to be well. For other pieces, it is very easy. Okay, simply boost on his attack. For accessories, of course, equip 2 rust gloves. That means you're gonna have 250% true double hand. That way, you only need 150% true double hand. Okay, equip Swift Hunter or something like that to reach maximum 300% true double hand boost. After that, simply focus on attack stats. You can equip this Parrot Swordman to get that insane 70% attack boost, and that's it. So enough for the equipment. My conclusion for Akstar. So Akstar is an amazing character, okay? Like it or not, he is really powerful. Global players maybe kind of hate him because there are Zeno and Akstar. Okay, so even compared to Zeno and Akstar, I think Akstar is far from troll. Yes, maybe he is less powerful, but he is still very good. And there are some things that Akstar do better than those two. Okay, so he has easier access to triple cast. He also able to imperil and imbue 2 elements. Zeno only able to imperil 1 element, fire, and Akstar 1 element, thunder. But Akstar, ice and fire. So that makes Akstar is more flexible. But for Zeno case, it is not that strong, okay, because Zeno able to equip 2 weapons, so elemental is not a Zeno problem. Okay, and Zeno also has better fire imperil. He has 100% instead of 75%. So in damage race, I think yes, Zeno is better. But like I said, Akstar is not a bad. Okay, he is the strongest physical attackers right now, except Zeno and Akstar, of course. Okay, and Akstar Trust Master Reward is really good for true double hand characters, but it is nothing new because there were Elfrida. Okay, so basically, if you pull Akstar, you are gonna use him. Okay, so yeah, this is the only Trust Master only used for him. Same for his Super Trust Master Reward. It is the only 2-handed katana. So really, you need to get it if you want to unlock his potential as a true double hand characters. For Akstar, there are many 2-handed greatsword, so she won't have any weapon difficulty. But Akstar, oh my god, they should give us a budget 2-handed katana. Okay, maybe there will be one in the future, but I'm not sure because I don't play Japan version. Okay, maybe one thing that Zeno does worse than Akstar is Zeno has less frequent triple cast, but again, that's not a weakness because Zeno has that increased damage modifier boost. So I believe on dual cast or normal stat, Zeno is still on par with Akstar. Okay, for Akstar is simply a goddess, guys. Okay, many players, oh my god, Zeno power creep Akstar. Remember that Akstar is really tanky. Not any characters tanky as Akstar. Okay, and she is also easy to gear. She has 250%. Yes, it is not true double hand, but still it is easy to max her and insane attack boost, good stats, whatever. Akstar is the best right now, better than Zeno. Okay, maybe the only thing Akstar loses compared to Akstar is she has inferior true double hand boost. But again, that's not important, I guess. Okay, so in the end, I can give Akstar 10 minus Still perfect character, the strongest character at this moment, but too bad Global get to Joker, Zeno and Akstar. Both are 10++ in my opinion. So yep, I think that's all you need to know about Akstar. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private Experience Guide. Bye bye guys!